Hey guys, it's Rhino with Moose vs. Hunger's NFT show. For those of you guys that don't know, Moose vs. Hunger is a NFT project with the goal of knocking out hunger. We are a play-to-earn game and a charitable NFT. With that being said, we have gone out to learn about other charitable NFTs that have been released or are about to be released. So today I've got Ryan and I've got Garrett with the Fabled Fractals NFT project. How's it going, guys?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going pretty well. How are you?
Good. So we wanted to have you guys on. We know you guys have some charity behind your Fabled Fractals NFT project, and just want to get to know you guys and your project. So, whichever one of you guys want to go first, just if you guys give us some background about about yourselves, kind of how you got into crypto, who are you, where you're from, and how'd you guys get involved in the Fabled Fractals project?
Okay, well, I guess I'll go first. So my name is Ryan. Professionally, I'm a software engineer and machine learning researcher. I have a master's in computer science and machine learning from Georgia Tech, bachelor's in computer science. I got into crypto in college. Started mining Bitcoin in my dorm with the free electricity.
Wow.
Yeah. And NFTs, I think NBA Top Shot would be the first sort of non-fungible that we got in, or I got into. Garret, I think, as well. But and a bit about, so I've done a ton of CS projects before. So this is not not new to that, but this is actually our first NFT project. And so and blockchain is not a foreign concept to either of us, but and one thing that we kind of pride ourselves on is that we've done everything in-house. So we made our own website, we made our own contract, we made the algorithm that makes the art. And also we have a community-driven machine learning algorithm that's all in-house that we created. So yeah, that's a bit about me.
Very cool.
Yeah.
You still got any of that other Bitcoin there, Ryan? your OG mined Bitcoin?
Yeah.
I'm just messing with you. Garrett, go on, man. You're
Yeah. Up. So my name's Garrett. I'm a full-time CS student, computer science student at a school called DigiPen Institute of Technology out here in Seattle, Washington. I'm also work as Air Force reservist. I'm a cyber warfighter for the Air Force, and so I've been doing that for about 3 years now. Ryan said it earlier. We got into crypto about a year ago. Our first exposure was NBA Top Shot, and so this is our first NFT project that we've been working on as a group, but definitely not our first non-fungible exposure. So.
Yep.
Very cool, man. Thanks for your service too, by the way. So what exactly is the Fabled Fractals? So What is your guys' project exactly?
Yeah,
just down and dirty.
Okay, well, I'll run through it real quick. So Fabled Fractals are a set of 5,000 NFTs that we're creating, minting next month. And just for the audience, if just to give some background, a fractal is actually a mathematical function, or a set of functions really, that has infinite complexity. So no matter how much you zoom in, there will always be there'll be a level of detail to it. I think a good example of this is like a snowflake in nature, right? Okay. You notice like snowflakes, if you ever looked at a snowflake, you'll notice it has branching structures, right? And as you zoom in even further, it's sort of like it keeps getting more complex. So that's sort of a canonical example I like to give. So we developed an algorithm from a paper that was actually written back in 2003. So we adapted it a bit, added some touch-ups to make it a little more modern. And then, so essentially how we generate our fractals is we combine 93 variations of functions. So like, if you remember like sine, cosine, functions like that, right? We pass in random values, and then those values pass into other functions, and then those into other functions repeatedly. So that's how we get these like kind of cool spiral shapes and almost like fluidic motion within our pictures. So it's all math, and it's all sort of randomized. Because of this, we can generate an infinite amount of these, right? We can generate as many fractals as there are numbers in the universe, right? So you may be asking yourself, how do we go from this infinite space down to 5,000 NFTs, right? So we actually, one thing that we really pride ourselves on is our community. We reached out to like friends. I had my family rating some of these fractals, and our community in Discord. And essentially, we have a community-driven machine learning model. So you essentially label the quality of the fractal itself. So that being like if it's good, like if you like it, if it's like kind of a worse fractal. And with that model, in probably like mid-February, right before we mint, we're gonna apply that to a large set, like 1 million fractals, which we have generated right now, and generate the 5,000 highest quality ones, and that's what we're going to mint on chain. And it's kind of funny. We started this project not even with the intention of turning these into NFTs. This was just sort of like just for fun. And then we were like, hey, these are like really, really cool and look really good. It might be a good idea to mint them and share them with people. So yeah, that's a little bit about the background of Fabled Fractals, and yeah. And also, we if any of the listeners have questions, we do weekly AMAs over on our Discord. So you can ask me, Garrett, anything about the technical process, and we'll be happy to run through it with you.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, they look awesome. I'll post some photos of some of them. So you guys are taking this infinite number of these fractals, and then basically people can go on the site and then they not vote but rate
Yeah.
rate it.
Yeah.
So basically the top whatever the top fractals are going to be the ones that are the project. So there shouldn't be any ugly ones then, right? They're all the
Yeah.
most beautiful looking ones.
Yeah, so the ones you rate on the site actually will not be in the minting set.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
Yeah, so what we're doing is we're taking that input from our community and our users, and we train this model that then takes another set of fractals and then sort of refines that down to the top 5,000.
Very cool. And they're just like one of ones too. They're not like your standard PFP
Right.
project too. They look
Yes.
absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, each one's one of a kind, 100% unique. So
Very
yeah.
cool. So what are your guys' short-term project goals here? So it's like mid January right now. I know you guys said you guys got your mint coming up here soon, right?
Yep, next month.
Yep, next month.
So what are your
So
short term?
so our primary focus for the short term and right now is the launch of the project, which is happening next month. But shortly afterwards, we are rolling out what we call the Fabled Forge, which is essentially an extension of our website, where our holders of our Fabled Fractals will be able to go and they will be able to create custom merch, a T-shirt with their NFT on the shirt, and also purchase just general merch. The Forge also will allow our holders to do what we call mutation. So they can take two of the parent fractals that they're currently holding. They can burn those two and create essentially it's an animated mutation of the two that blends between it. It's really cool. You can see an example of that on our website, fabledfractals.com, on our roadmap. Another thing that we're doing is that, as Ryan was saying earlier, all of our passions are in STEM, and as a result, we developed our passions at a really young age, and we kind of want to kindle that same passion and that same longing for technology and math in the future for the younger generation and women especially. So what we're doing is we're giving back $10,000 to STEM charities. Or I should say the first $10,000 that we generate will be given all back to STEM charities. So that's our charitable contribution.
That's awesome.
For
You
this
said that's right
project?
off the bat, then Garrett, the first 10,000.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you say? Oh,
So
that's awesome.
yes.
Was there anything else? Sorry, I kind of got you off there.
No, that's pretty much it for our short term. So
That's awesome. How about long term though? So after you
long
guys mint,
long term, we don't have that many plans, but we've had some talks of metaverse integration and pulling all of our stuff into 3D. That hasn't started in development yet, but we definitely want to look deeply into that. So, and ultimately, long term, we just want to keep collecting more data, keep improving our fractals, and gen more sets that are just of better quality in the future. So,
nice. And then big question: when is the mint date? And do you guys have a price set yet for how much ETH it will cost?
Yeah, I'll take that one. So we're minting on February 22nd, which is 2/22/22. And we're minting, like I said earlier, 5,000. Right now, our mint price is 0.1 Ethereum. And we do have a whitelist, which is, if we go back a bit to the community model, if you actually go rate 100 fractals on our website, we're just giving everyone who does that, well, up to the first 1,000, whitelist access. So it's really easy to get whitelist on our project. It's not,
Nice.
yeah.
So there won't be any fighting over gas wars and stuff like that. That's awesome.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then, so I know you guys said you guys have a Discord, right? And there's a website I've been on. Where is the best place for our listeners to go and learn more about the Fabled Fractals and your guys' project?
Yeah. So fabledfractals.com has everything on it. You can find our Discord. We have a cool little link. It's fabledfractals.com/Discord. It'll route you to our Discord, and yeah.
Nice.
And like I said earlier, we host weekly AMAs on Saturdays. So there's one yesterday. Yeah, we talk about everything technical. We go over the code and stuff like that. So yeah, we're super transparent about everything that we're doing. Code's open source on GitHub. So
That's awesome. Very cool. Well, is there anything else you guys want to hit specifically with the Fabled Fractal stuff?
Again, it's fabledfractals.com /Discord if you want to get involved. There you can ask questions, involve yourself with our AMAs. Our project is, we're gonna keep driving this home. It's community driven, and your data does directly impact our product. And so yeah, so if you are interested and you really like the art and you just want to benefit our project, please go check us out.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. I'm going to leave all the links in the show notes so you guys can take a look over there, hit up their website, get set up, start rating those fractals, and get your guys self a free whitelist so that you guys can mint ahead of the pack. So I appreciate it. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Thank you.
You guys have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. You as well. Appreciate it.
Take it easy, guys.